effort and work to just to keep it in. Intact.
Yeah,
You know.
I cosplayed once, and that was at AX, and I cosplayed as Gintoki from Gintama.
Oh.
And I chose Gintoki because not only because I like Gintoki as a character, but also because like his stuff is kind of light, right? It's like it's a lot more breathable. It's not like I'm wearing a full suit of armor, right? So I'm just like, okay, it's really hot. This is a little bit breathable. I didn't take into account that I'd be wearing a massive fucking white wig.
Yeah, that immediately is like just a heating thing on your hand.
And because this part got just so hot, it completely just negated the free-flowing clothes that I was wearing. So I'm just like, I remember I was in the middle of a signing. I'm just like, I'm sorry, I can't. I just took it off. I'm sorry, fuck the hair, man. I can't do it. Yeah, I was like, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna take it off. It's so hot in here.
I see like some people in AX like rocking up in like a full guts armor or something. And I'm like, how the fuck are you doing it? It's like 33 degrees Celsius here right now.
I guess if you just restrict all your pores, you can't sweat. It can't come out. You just can't come out, right?
You're impressive.
Yeah. That's why I wore a Virgin Killer sweater at AX one time.
Oh yeah.
I mean that's breathable, right?
Yeah, that's
very
breathable.
See what I mean? That's you can move your.
Is that why you were like cosplaying as girls? Because it's
no. I love skirts because like you can
love skirts.
You can like free flow, dude. I feel like I can stretch like my full stretch. You know what I mean?
But you didn't get stopped by a security or like
no.
too much.
In LA, it's normal. Like I just swear anything goes in LA, especially around AX. You know.
I remember I got in the Uber and it was just a guy, and at the moment I sat in, he was like, "You going to the LA Convention Center?" And I was like, "Yep, that's me."
Yeah.
And then
they just know now. It's just become a routine now.
And we just didn't say anything. It was the most awkward thing. I was just sitting there in the back, like, all right.
Wait, were you in like a skirt at that time, or?
I was wearing the Virgin Killer sweater.
Oh.
I was like cross-legged in the taxi like this.
Oh my
like,
god.
yes, strong.
Wow. You're just taunting him. I'm just crossing my legs.
You should have done like the basic instincts, like legs.
Yeah. When he turns around.
Yeah. It's just like, ooh, hello.
My god.
But I love like getting stopped by people. Like, can I take photos with you? Like, another cosplayer that,
Yeah, of course,
feeling.
absolutely, yeah.
I think the most popular cosplay at AX was Prison School that I watched.
That was the not the president, the vice president.
Yes,
right?
vice president.
Yeah.
I think that was last year, and one of the reasons I bet it because it wasn't the year for Prison School, so there weren't a lot of Prison School cosplays.
Yeah,
right.
Most of them were wearing tamamo or like beige characters.
Yeah.
So,
As it always is.
I guess like I stood out, and some father like asked me, like, could you take a photo with my son? And his son was like tiny.
Yeah.
Did his son
sure?
know what the series
Maybe
was?
it's the kid on the plane.
Oh my god!
Gaunt watched Prison School on a plane.
Oh,
and I was
nice.
And it was next to a kid.
And I was next to a kid.
It was that kid.
Oh.
He's like, I love that show. I saw it on a plane.
What are the plane to AX?
I mean, I normally we talked about this before, but like I normally watch some shitty I always have like an anime folder on my tablet. Never watch that. Always watch shitty plane movies most of the time. But what's your favorite cosplay that you'd say? Or is that like picking your children?
Top five cosplays.
My cosplay. Actually, next week I'm doing my favorite character from Final Fantasy VII. I've done Yuffie already for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Is it Chifa? I wonder.
That's the most popular female
right,
character.
Right.
And if you got a chest for that, you can go for it.
Yeah, of course.
But my favorite, like my waifu, is Yuffie. So like I just wanted to cosplay Yuffie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unexpected.
Okay.
So I finally get to do that next week. Plus, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, Jill Valentine. Oh, not Jill Valentine.
Faye Valentine. That's the Resident Evil character.
Faye Valentine. Yeah.
Valentine.
What was like your very first cosplay?
Oh,
It was
my
the-
own, right?
The Grand Blue Fantasy one, right?
Granblue
But
Fantasy.
that was for work, so
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
for could be Supersonico. I have no idea.
That's very.
That's very on brand. I can see that
That
happening.
was also for me as an industry guest, so like I actually like sort of the booth too.
Yeah.
So I don't know, my first like one of my own choice. I don't know. What was that? Oh, I did Mamako
From
yes.
from the Milf Isekai.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
awesome.
God.
Would you like your mother? Do you like your mother? With multi-attack, like
That was such a terrible show.
Yeah, we've talked about that on the podcast. I think my favorite cosplay that you've ever done was, I think it was at AX last year. You did Trish Una, right?
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah, your Trish cosplay was really, really
Yay.
good. Yeah, that was cool.
I'm obsessed with JoJo's.
We all are. We all love JoJo. Speaking of JoJo, like you have like the JoJo kimono,
Yes.
right? That thing is
so
so
jealous.
cool.
I ordered that in Osaka.
I would have ordered that. I don't care how much it was. I'd have paid. Like not even a
Okay,
question.
I'm gonna find that on Yahoo auction and I'll
Yeah,
order
please.
it.
That's where I get most of my JoJo merch from. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm like using Google Translate, hoping I'm not clicking the wrong things when I'm paying.
Connor's become that stamp collector, but just for JoJo's.
Yeah.
His grandkids are gonna be like, what is all this?
Because when I have a call with my parents, all my merch is behind me. Like, what are those toys? that you have, Connor? What are those toys? Like,
It's not a toy, Mom.
Mum, this is a 1/6 Gyro Zeppeli $200. Are you kidding me, Mum?
He's just like bust out the Ocean. Like, it's like you don't understand how pristine this thing is right now.
I love getting deals for JoJo stuff so much.
I also got JoJo's smartphone, which I never use.
Right.
'cause I
JoJo's
use it-
smartphone?
Yes.
That's good to know. So if Connor does on JoJo sponsor, then you know that's for real.
There is JoJo's.
Not like a smartphone skin, like an actual smartphone.
Yeah, smartphone.
Wait.
From Docomo.
What?
What? Really?
What?
Oh, no.
What? This exists?
Yeah.
Where
there
can I
is
get one? Oh, they're on Yahoo. That's probably one on Yahoo auction.
Yeah, probably Yahoo auction.
There's so much JoJo merch. Like you just
know.
always like stuff blows my mind. Yeah, I spend way too much time looking for JoJo merch. I know there's websites that are dedicated to like tracking the release of new JoJo merch.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
and I kind of go because they release so much all the time, which is great, you know, being a fan. I mean,
Yeah.
But sometimes there's stuff that's like
When would you ever use it?
there was one that was like Rohan Kishube, like tiny jigsaw puzzle. It was like tiny though, like this, and I was like, I mean, okay.
Like a 4-piece jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point? Like, I'm never gonna be able to like open this because I'll be scared to like actually do it. 'cause
Or
I
like
don't wanna
lose a
ruin it.
piece, right?
How many pieces was?
It was something like 16. It was like
Oh,
not. You
that's
could.
it. That's it.
It's
Like,
barely a
yeah,
puzzle.
right? Like,
It's barely a puzzle.
Oh my
yeah, and then
god.
there's just other stuff. Like I don't know. I have no interest in clear files, but I think Japanese
Yeah,
do.
I don't know why the clear files is the
know.
default. Okay, we're gonna release merchandise to do with this. To do.
I have never owned any clear file of any sort in my whole life. But if it was anime, then I think it has some value as a collector.
with this show. Let's just make clear files.
It's because it's so cheap to manufacture.
Right.
It's like the YouTuber like first T-shirt that's a reference. Yeah, they just put like hee XD. You know.
It just seems like the most tacky thing
It really
ever.
is, yeah.
And I've never bought a clear file, but I've always been given them as like a gift or something, and
Right.
I don't know what to do with them, honestly.
I have a bunch of
True.
clear files, but I've kind of bought. It's so ironic. I bought a file for my clear files. So it's like there's
Literally defeats the whole purpose.
there's a file. It's like a little bit. They're actually like custom made clear file or some not clear files
Oh.
files for your clear files because people know that
Right,
no
that's
one
what-
actually uses the clear files, right? And they just treat it as like a piece of like art or whatever.
Yeah.
They don't want to use it, but they need some place to like
That's what I supposed.
easily access it. And
Yeah.
I found one, and they sell it in like Daiso and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah, for like 100 yen. So I just bought one.
What don't they sell at Daiso?
And so I put all of my, because I have a lot of Monogatari series clear
right.
files, right? Because if I find something Monogatari, I'm going to buy it. So I just put all my Monogatari clear files into my clear file.
To explain, Daiso is like the dollar store here in Japan where you can get like everything you didn't need, every little contraption you didn't know that you needed until you go to the store.
Literally,
that's
literally
Daiso.
anything you need for
Yeah.
your house, you can find
They
in
have
Daiso.
everything.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
So much use.
So how many files could you file in the file?
I think the one I bought, you can put in like 20.
Oh, just
So it's not a
20.
lot.
Okay.
You're like,
But-
write this down.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah. But it's it's nice. Like it's better than just having all the clear files just scattered everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
it's in one spot.
Just don't buy clear files.
And just please stop making them companies. We don't care. We really don't care.
We're not gonna
Clearly
file
someone
anything.
does. I mean, because you have limited room. You need to pick your merch carefully, you know. And when people are like, man, why is Connor like being mean about a $10 figure? I'm like,
OK。また明日ね。